guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sharmise Idris, and here on my channel I do videos on how to make and sell your cosmetics and soap. And today's video is actually about an app on your Shopify that will make it much easier to sell on Etsy and Shopify at the same time. So let's get into it. Alright, so a little bit of background about me. I started on Etsy. That's where I sell mostly everything, but for some reason around my birthday every year I want my own website, my own Charmed Bath and Body website to sell on, and inevitably by the holidays I just get rid of the website and sell on Etsy and just continue on Etsy because it's much easier, because I don't like to do the inventory for Etsy and the inventory for Shopify or Wix or whatever I'm using back to Shopify now because it's truly the best for e-commerce. But anyway, I always do that. I always do it, and then the next year I redesign my website and do it again. Same result. But now I have a much easier way of doing both, and it's the Etsy Inventory Integration app by Shopupz on Shopify. So with this app, you can integrate your inventory between Etsy and Shopify, and it'll update in real time. So let's get into my computer so that you can see more of what I'm talking about. Alright, so here is the app in the Shopify App Store. It's the Etsy Inventory Integration by Shopupz. It is $19 a month, which is very reasonable for my experience in trying to do this. And you do get a 14-day free trial though. So they do have real-time inventory sync between your Shopify store and your Etsy. It starts off, I think, with a 15-minute difference. But when you email them, their customer service, which Shirley is amazing. She's one who I've been talking to this whole time, and she is hands down one of the best customer service people I've ever talked to, which is probably why they have so many great reviews, because once you go and look at Shopify reviews, Shopify app reviews, you know not everybody has great reviews. But yes, so they started off with a 15-minute gap between syncing my inventory, but I emailed Shirley and she made it real time. So once I get an order on my Etsy store, it will automatically sync with the inventory that I have left on my Shopify store, or vice versa. So let's say that I only made 5 body butters this week, so I just have a total of 5. So I tell Etsy that I have 5 and I tell Shopify that I have 5. In the past, I've had to tell Shopify I had 3 and then Etsy I had 2 just to create the 5, but in this instance, you can tell them both that you have 5 because it's integrated. And so once I sell it on Etsy, I only have 4 left. And so over on Shopify, it'll say I have 4 left, which I hope that makes sense. If it didn't, just reach out to me and I'll try to explain it better. But yes, it's so much easier this way. This is really what I wanted this app for. So when I was making my Shopify store this time around, I was like, I am not spending all this time and this money to start up this website again and just to delete it by October, November. But I found this app, and then luckily, like a month later, Shirley actually reached out to me on Etsy and asked me to try out the app, which awesome. So that's what I've been doing. So another great feature of this app is Etsy sync orders and fulfillment. So if you get an order over on Etsy, it can actually go through your Shopify and you can fulfill the order through Shopify with all of your other orders. And I do need to state that having your SKUs correct is very important for both the inventory sync and the Etsy order sync. So let me show you what my SKUs look like. So here is the app page, and I'm just going to show you my square bath bombs. These are the SKUs for each one. So this one is Charmed Bath Body, Bath Bomb, Square, Coffee. And then you see they're all basically the same except for that last one. So this is eucalyptus, grapefruit, lavender, oatmeal, and rose. They're all pretty much the same, but they vary in the scents. So you see each one has the exact same inventory. So once it sells one over on Etsy, each one will go down to 12, because that means I have 12 coffee bath bombs left in my whole shop. And there are things that I have in my Etsy shop that I don't have in my Shopify store, like my bulk listings on Etsy, and that's perfectly fine. I'll show you what that looks like over in the app. So this one up here does not have a SKU It is just my bulk listing, and I have 60 of those available, and I only have them on Etsy, so you'll only see that here, and you won't see any Shopify because I don't have it on Shopify. And then you'll see this here because this listing does not include a SKU. And the SKU is how they match up each one. And I discussed this in another video, so I'm just going to say it very quickly. Is a SKU is something that you make up for your store. So like I said, mine is Charmed Bath Body, and then all of them start with that CBB. And then it goes to the next descriptive thing, bath salt, and then jasmine test tube. That's just my system, and I've assigned that both on the Etsy. You'll see the space for the SKU on Etsy, and then you'll see the space for the SKU on Shopify. And they both have the same SKU, so that's how they match up. Here on the advanced settings tabs, you can enable or disable whatever you need. So you have batch updates, duplicates handling, I have that enabled. I have the batch sync enabled. And then down here, I did disable the order sync because I do like to do them separately, because like I said, I do have things on Etsy that I don't have on Shopify. But if you do have it enabled, you can have the tracking details and mark order as complete when you do it through your Shopify for your Etsy orders. And they do have one more highly requested feature that is coming in the next 2 weeks that will allow you to export your Shopify listing to Etsy so that you won't have to create the same product twice, which is amazing. And I'm very, very excited for that feature because I don't like having to do more work than I need to. But yes, so if you have any questions about the app, reach out to Shopupz, or if it's something I said that was confusing, you can drop a link and I'll try to make it less confusing. But thank you so much for watching, and if you do enjoy my videos on how to make and sell your soap and cosmetics, please subscribe and please like this video if you have liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.